Habari gani, Mainduga Nadada. This is your brother, your elder, Abu Amin Ra. My brothers and sisters, I want you to think about something. Something most of our economists, many of our political leaders, all of the Greek lettered, educated people amongst us, they tell us the same story. Sociologists, many intellectuals, that power is what we need to bring about a change in the United States of America. Power. But then they define power as money, greenbacks, gold, whatever you call it. Power is equated with money. They say it takes money to do anything, to struggle. I struggle continuously. It takes money. Where are we going to get the money from? Talk about economic development. I like that. Talk about social development. I like that. We talk about intellectual development. I like that. All of that is good. We talk about spiritual development. I like that too. But listen, my brothers and sisters, there are all kinds of development, ways we can make development, rather, through the use of various tools. Now, my brothers and sisters, I want you to consider this. Potentially, we, captured Africans who were brought here on slave ships, their descendants, we, who toiled in the man's fields without pay for approximately 250 years, more or less, without pay. Now listen to this. Several white scholars have written books claiming that the United States government owes us in reparations $1.5 million each plus health care for 3 generations. I would say this would make us the most wealthiest nation on the earth outside of the USA and one or two others. But my brothers and sisters, I want to mention this to you. I just want you to recognize this. If power is determined by how much money we owe or we own, then the first step we must take is we must demand our reparations from the United States of America. I didn't say ask for them. I didn't say beg for them. I said demand them. You see, with every demand, there's a consequence if the demand is not met. We must, listen to me, we must, without wavering, demand come together, first of all, and organize and demand that the United States pay us our reparations. Then we would be powerful people if they paid. And if they didn't pay, maybe somehow the Lord will bring about a curse on them and destroy their nation. And then we would have to reorganize the nation based on equity for every individual, every group, ethnic or otherwise, within this domain. You understand what I'm saying? the number one effort the black man and the black woman in the United States should be making at this particular time in our history is we must demand our reparations. With reparations come power. Power to do whatever we plan after choosing to do. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Demand reparations. They're yours. You're not begging for anything. They stole that. They took that from your ancestors and my ancestors. Paid the Jews reparation. Paid others reparations. Like the Japanese, some American Indian tribes. Outside of the Indians, no one in this particular environment here called the United States of America has suffered more than us, except the so-called American Indians. They were almost decimated in the United States of America. But at least you're giving them some form of reparations, land and monies. And before the deal goes down, Mr. White Man, you shall be happy, overjoyed to provide us our reparations. Now, people, I know you probably can't see this right now. Some of you are probably against reparations. But reparations isn't begging. If someone owes you $1.5 million and refuses to pay for it, are you going to just stand by and watch them take it, or what? Get up, stand up on your feet, and demand your reparations, and your poverty programs will be all over, I guarantee you. Once again, peace and hotep to you, my brothers and my sisters.